one thing. Look, pal. All right, the Emancipation Proclamation, these blacks were enslaved. Jeff was no bag. Why do they crack at your whip, huh? The idea will do is you were told to the rights, but you were sold. Remember Frank Zappa? They were in slavery too. Now, I mean, the President of the United States, all those people, Joe, what's his name? Joe Apple, you better do what you do, but you're supposed to play your part, my friend. He's dedicated. Remember Leonard Skinner? Leonard Skinner? No, I'm to blame because they had like a cross. They had a few drinks and plowed that on into a swamp and dismembered half the bed and dead dismembered the rest of them. Jimi Hendrix talked about his last song was the last album, Jab, do this and that. It's like God said, Jimmy, I'm going to make you choke on those words. Jimi Hendrix died a year later. Inhalation of vomit due to barbiturate intoxication. You people are stupid. You think God's going to let you get away with it? You've got the wrong man. I'm not kidding you. The Lord like God raised these doors. They couldn't con me into it. It's like, oh, yeah. I would lay it out. Would I would lay it on time, I guess, get it fuck over. Nobody's going to do anything for me anyway, right? Nobody's going to lift a goddamn finger for me. And do anything good. I help them, but they don't help me, right? So I'm laying there, waiting, dying, freezing to death, right? I hear this voice that went, oh, you're Jesus. I said, go to hell, lady. No, you're Jesus. I said, look, lady, go away. I'm not him, okay? Christ came once and for all, the sins can be forgiven. Those who would faithfully do it, go to an act of people, there's reconciliation, Christ will come back the way it's all believed, the angel said those coming back, well, no, you're Jesus. And go to hell, lady. Because I'm the kind of guy, and the women do that too, they lie through their teeth. The stars will lie and point the finger at you. They'll say, we heard it say, hell, you know what? But they all said it. Joe De Niro, he's in jail for murder, and he said he didn't do it. He was the only one on stage who said, would not say, hell, you know what? If I die, all this stuff, wrote all this stuff, look at Job. God said, when the angel appeared to me, like Malcolm X, that angel, Crescent Prison, Crescent, Civil Islam, the only ecumenical rabbi in the United States was my rabbi. Boy, that's a coincidence too. Isn't that wild? Well, I'll tell you now, the failure of the Church of God is the Church of God itself. Remember the prisoner? He comes in and he hands his resignation. Now, I'll never go there. Your churches, any of them ever again. The idea was unification.